in the diagram of collinear points, points that are all on the same line, GK equals 24. This entire thing, 24. HJ equals 10. And GH is congruent to HI, is equal to IJ. Find each length. GH congruent to HI, congruent to IJ. Find each length. So, HI congruent to IJ, so we'll say that something plus something that is the same equals 10. This is 5 plus 5 equals 10. Then GH is congruent to HI, so GH is 5. And then we'll say if the entire thing is 24 and these add to equal 15, then JK equals 24 minus 15 equals 9 units. Now, IG, from I to G is 5 plus 5 is 10. And IK, well, we said JK is 9. So then IK is 5 plus 9 is 14. In the diagram below, DE bisects AC. So DE cuts AC in half at B. We're saying that this is the same as this. And FH bisects BC. FH cuts in half BC at G. So that's saying that this is the same as this. If GC equals x squared minus 8 and BG equals negative 2x. Determine the length of AB and AC. So we've got AB equals and AC equals that we need to do at the end of the problem. So we know that BG is equal to GC because BC is bisected, cut in half. So we can say BG equal GC. That's negative 2x equal x squared minus 8. This quadratic is not in standard form. We need to add 2x to both sides. So we see AC equal negative 8, B equal 2. So we have numbers that add to equal 2 and multiply to negative 8. So we're talking about 4 and 2, and which one is negative? The 2 must be negative so that when we add them, we get a positive number because 4 is bigger. So we have x squared plus 4x minus 2x minus 8. So now cover the back and look at the front. X squared plus 4x. We can factor out x. Now look at the back part. Negative 2x minus 8. We can factor out negative 2. And we should be left with x plus 4. And let's just check that. Negative 2x times x is negative 2. Or sorry, negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. All right, so now we have our two factors. x minus 2, and x plus 4. Set each factor equal to 0 and get x equal 2, x equal negative 4. So now we have to think about which of these solutions can we use in the problem. So we say, well, can we use x equal 2? And here we find actually no, because if we substitute x equal 2, we have negative 2 times 2 is negative 4 for BG, and BG is a length. Length cannot be negative. Length must be either positive, or if there's nothing there, 0. So that means in this weird question, x equal 2 is rejected. Then x equal negative 4 we can work with, because negative 2 times negative 4 will give us positive 8. So now we think about AC. Well, to get to AC, we're going to need to figure out what BC is and then add it again. Then, well, so if we figure out AB, we'll figure out AB to figure out AC. All right, so we need BG. And we said that that was negative 4 times negative 2 is 8 units. Then we need, well, then we know GC because GC is the same as BG because of the bisecting here. So 8 and 8, 16. So then this is also 16. That's AC is the same as BC, is 16 units. Wait, I messed that up. AB is the same as BC, which is 16 units. Then finally we'll say that AC equals AB plus BC, and that's 32 units.